Hey guys, John here. It is August 1st, which means it is another RPG a day. Uh, or a month of just sharing positive posts and of what we love about tabletop role playing games. This year's post a little differently. There's kind of like a bookcase of different prompts that you can use. It's a very nice graphic that Autocratic and Castle Child has put out. I'll link to it in the description. But today, for day one, its prompt is patron. There can be many different patrons in RPGs. Normally, we think about it as one single person, whether it's, for D&D terms, warlock patrons, or a group patron. You know, like the druid of a town, a druid fostering hiring PCs to go do missions and whatnot. One of my favorite uses of patrons isn't so much a single person, although in this respect it could be. I like patrons when thinking of them as organizations. So stuff like a thieves guild. Like, players are all members of a thieves guild or merchants guild or something like some type of that organization that then kind of frames up the campaign. This gets used a lot in particularly my little niche of the hobby when we deal with mythos or Cthulhu mythos role playing, where we generally have, since those games tend to be very lethal, there tends to be some sort of organization underlying the group, so you can easily bring in new player characters. Particularly, Delta Green is a game where it's all built around this organization. A particular organization I created in a game, which was for I did a detective game about a year ago, set in 1970s, 1980s Los Angeles, and my organization, my patron, was the Diamond Investigation Agency. It was run by Charles Diamond, who was basically this old, kind of grizzled, straight out of the pulps detective that was trying to, basically because he was getting older and couldn't really go out investigating, he was hiring new blood, new talent into his agency. And that was the player characters. So I really like patrons, and particularly thinking of organizations, because that kind of sets the frame of the campaign and kind of gives the player characters, or the players, something to go off of when creating their characters. So yeah, that's my thoughts on RPG Day 1 Patron. I'd like to hear what you think in the comments. And be with, come back for more with me on this journey. Happy gaming, guys.